wonder what the audio will be like on this, because now I'm using my webcam's audio. Fun times. Might be a little too quiet. Make boost. Apply, okay. There we go. That should be fine now. So I'm using my webcam's audio now. I'm not sure if I'll need a bit of editing in.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I heard something about there being an ending where you just turn off computers, basically. I'm gonna just click on every computer. Yeah. I hate Mondays. Oh man, if there weren't such a giant pain in the ass with copyright on YouTube, I'd put Boomtown Rats in there. But it cannot. So supposedly I need to turn off a computer, or click on a computer, and then restart the game. Oh fuck, was it my computer? Oh, and sorry if you can also pick up my laundry machine in the background. No, is it my computer? It's not my computer. Where is it?
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, that's a new one, actually. Alright, where's the computer I need to turn off? Alright, I guess I'll just do it. Oh, there we go. Input received. Okay, that's what I need to do, I think. I think that's what I need to do. And,
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Input received. Okay. Begin the game again. Let's go. Let's get this shit done. Okay, up my computer.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Okay. Alrighty then.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll just do what you say, man.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yep, that makes sense.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay here for a while. There's a broom.
There was nothing
in
here.
this closet.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
There's a broom in this closet.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
There's a wrench, or written up on a spanner.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Yeah.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
I mean, the stamp on this box
I never would have thought to mention it.
This is cool.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh, my friends already have the broom closet ending under their belt. They have already got this.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I cannot agree to nor deny those two facts.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Mom, I'm dead.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Just fucking up the things on my desk. And okay, my desk calendar is right. I have a hat on my desk, or mustache print duct tape. I don't really have that much time to waste, so I don't. Oh, that's actually an option. Yeah, I can't even jump.
Second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Okay then. Well, anyways, what the shit was that?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can I get out this window too? Yeah. All right. And take the photo, anything. Oh, there's a computer. Input received. Alright, let's do this. I almost forgot my quest. Let's do this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his... Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Let's do this shit. I wonder what the editing is for this. I'll just have to begin that game again because I highly freaking doubt that would actually do anything. Well, I got to heaven. Golf claps. So, Okay, so I can always go to heaven again, I guess.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Apparently the actual ending of this game is completely freaking mind-boggling.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So guys, honestly, if you get bored of this game, just tell me, and I'll switch over to do a bunch of Button Basic. Alright? I just want to say, right now,
Stepping into his manager's office,
okay.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
No, it's 1337.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Loser ass boss. No, it's 2845.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. So I have a webcam now anyways, I got a little bit off track there. Webcam. Logitech C615. Yeah, Logitech C615, and it is pretty freaking cool, if I might say so myself. Full 1080p webcam. I didn't actually want a full 1080p, I wanted just a
Descending
720.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. So anyways, I have a webcam now, so if you guys actually want me to make announcement videos with my face on the videos, feel a little bit better about myself than I was.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Let's just do what this guy says.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
There we go.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Shit.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's like that movie with the chick that has the time capsule with all the numbers on it. Oh shit. Oh man, if this were my gaming room. If this were like somebody's fucking office, just gaming on this shit. Wouldn't even need an Oculus Rift, man. Come on, get on the desk and read this shit. I can't read it.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
No. Sorry if I made you guys puke all over the computer, sir. Such an evil bastard, aren't I? Alrighty then. Click. Where's the
This
lift?
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
47, that's me. That's my office, oh my god. My god. I'm sure somewhere that I can, manipulate.
No,
Let's see if I can
he
actually
refused to
show up
believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Is this like the tank where they keep the sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads? This is like some pretty Dr. Evil shit right here. Guess not. None of these buttons do anything. Hold on. 5.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So do I really just, press off? That's it? Game over? GG? Fuck.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I wonder if he's gonna get all bitchy for me just standing here. No, it'd probably be better just to walk out. Oh,
Stanley
shit.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Path looks
This
pretty
was
open.
exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I'm pretty happy. That's a pretty damn good ending. Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. There are 10 achievements in this game. I just checked on Steam. 10 freaking achievements, and they're cryptic as all hell. I mean, like, it makes sense that there's only going to be 10 achievements. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna go back to the monolith room. Let's go. So I'm just gonna end this video off here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I definitely did. Hopefully this shit isn't too loud. And hopefully my webcam microphone worked, because otherwise I'm gonna be fucked. I'm gonna have to try and redo that. So I'm gonna play a bit of Binding of Isaac Rebirth now. Thank you guys for watching once again. Bye, and as always, click.